What's up, Rexlings? Welcome back to the channel. We're back in the studio, aka my room, and in today's video we're going to be doing something kind of Power Ranger related. I'm not painting Tommy, but I am doing our best girl Kimberly as her Boom Studio Comics version of the Ranger Slayer. So I'm going to be basically taking that design and putting it on this leather jacket I got here. So, thanks for tuning in, and let's get into this process.
So I'm trying something new with the voiceover. As you can see with this project, I had a Cricut stencil. So now I just weeded out the parts that I won't be using. Grab some transfer tape and we're gonna put it over the stencil so we can peel off the backing. Now we're going to place the stencil onto the jacket, remove your transfer tape. We're going to heat set it just so that vinyl sets in. And now we start our first few layers of paint. I believe I did probably 4 layers of white paint just to get that good, crisp, thick layer of white because I was going to do more colors over this. I went ahead and mixed my 14 karat gold paint with a little bit of yellow to get this rusty look to it that still has a nice shine. So kind of like how the actual power coins looked in the show, not too dirty, not too clean. And again, I went over this with quite a few layers. Time to peel off the stencil, and as you can see, it turned out really messy. So in the future, when I use stencils, I plan to use an airbrush just to keep the lines really clean. So now I'm just going in with a really small brush and some black paint. This is going to be the Power Rangers logo that I'm going to be putting on the back. I know it's not exactly the original classics Power Ranger logo, but I really like the logo design from the 2017 movie, so we're going to use that. And technically this is a newer version of Power Rangers since it is from the Boom Studio Comics. We did everything that we did for the pterodactyl on the front, just getting that stencil transferred over and onto the jacket. And then we're going to fill it in with white. Here I did many layers just because I'm not doing any colors over this, so I wanted the white to look as clean as it could and as full as possible, just so that none of the black of the jacket kind of seep through it. Again, my stencils messed up the line work, so I just had to go and fix some of that using small brushes, white paint, and black paint just to make it look as good as I possibly could. Now we're getting into the real meat of this project. This is me sketching out what the Ranger Slayer will look like on the back with the old Pink Ranger helmet in her hands. I am using this so it'll become a stencil, and as you'll see after I'm done drawing it, I start cutting pieces off bit by bit and tracing them onto the jacket. And that's how I made my stencils using an entire draw, is breaking it up part by part and placing it back, kind of just like a puzzle, until I had all the lines that I wanted onto the jacket.
Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm sorry, I did not get a lot of footage recorded for this. I started this project a while back and I finished it a few days ago. And the reason I didn't get a whole bunch of footage was originally I was going to continue the process over on my Instagram lives, which I did able to get one of and then save it and then edit it into this video. But within the time of me working on this and deciding to start that, if you saw that first 1 or 2 lives, thank you for coming to that. Within starting that process is when I found out of a possible art sale. So I basically had a deadline for this project now because I want to try to sell this at that art sale. And so you guys saw the beginning part, and now I'm just going to show you the finished product just to get this out there. So here's the front. You guys saw this part with the little pterodactyl coin piece, which I think looks really good. And then there's, sorry, it's gonna be backwards for you guys, but there's Power Rangers logo, and then here is the finished look of Ranger Slayer. I'm really happy how this turned out. I think the original Pink Ranger helmet turned out really good. The armor, signature down at the bottom. And you could, I don't know how well you guys will be able to tell. It looks fine on camera, but this pink here, it's actually a different pink from this. So this outline pink is just like a glow around her. It's not actually part of the suit, I hope. Power Ranger fans will know that's not what she actually looks like, but you know, a little bit of silver up there in the neck. I'm really happy how this piece turned out. Hopefully I sell it at the art sale. And if I don't, this will be one of the first few pieces I'm going to be putting up on my Etsy. So yes, here's the kind of the drop for that. I am going to be working on an Etsy soon for Rexa Arts. I will be selling a lot of prints on there and whatever clothing pieces that I make that aren't commissions, because I do collect a lot of clothing to paint on. So like my next project I have in the works is another small leather jacket that I want to do some original Dragon Ball Bulma artwork on. I love Bulma, especially from Dragon Ball. So give me recommendations of what outfit of Bulma I should put on there. And thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you hit the thumbs up. And while you're down there, subscribe, and right next to that, ring the bell so you're notified of every time I get a posted videos. And this is gonna be Rexa Arts stomping out.